Tell me exactly what happened.
I think he overdosed on heroin.
For the first time in a decade, the number of opioid overdose deaths dropped here in Montgomery County during the first quarter of this year. So far, there have been 49 overdose deaths this year and 320 non-fatal overdoses since January. At a press event, officials acknowledge this is good news, but stress that by no means is this crisis over.
And as chair of the Public Safety Committee, and I speak for Council President Nancy Navarro and all of my colleagues, we are very aware of the scope of the issue, and we're also encouraged in the many ways in which we're responding to the crisis. But that doesn't mean we've done enough, and that doesn't mean that we will stop. We will continue.
This is not going to go away quickly. Addicts do not recover quickly. So we need a long-term strategy to deal with this problem.
But we're never going to just treat our way out of this. This is also an issue of prevention. We have got to make sure that people don't start down this path. Our collaboration and partnerships have to extend into the schools and into the churches and into the communities to make sure that people know there is danger. We have to make the public aware of this.
The availability of Naloxone, or Narcan, has played a big role in the reduction of these numbers.
You're doing no harm by giving them a dose or two of the Narcan.
Over the past year, the county trained more than 1,500 residents and distributed more than 2,500 Narcan kits, all at no cost.
Such a complex disease.
Jackie Fleming was saved by Narcan 18 times during her battle with addiction. Today, she is days away from being 1 year drug-free.
I can personally say that Narcan was a tool that helped save my life, and I'm beyond grateful for its invention. Through a past role in my career, I had the opportunity to meet the inventor of Naloxone, also known as Narcan. And during our conversation, he mentioned his goal was to save lives medically with the introduction of this drug. Little did he know at the time that I would end up being one of those lives he saved on 18 separate incidences. Without this invention and tool, even more lives would be lost. The overdose statistic would be even higher and more horrific. However, there are so many other tools required in order to pave the road for an addict to successfully achieve recovery. There are so many challenges an addict must personally face. Raising awareness and working together collectively as a community should be of the highest priority.
I think it's great. I'm beaming. I was crying during her speech. I just absolutely love it.
At Veterans Plaza in Rockville, an interactive art exhibit by Bethesda artist Suzanne Furstenberg is on display until the end of October. The exhibit is designed to explore the roots of addiction. The eyes of the water are there to convey that being caught in addiction can make one feel as though they are drowning. Jackie Fleming says having the support of local leaders is key in making sure those who suffer from addiction have the resources they need.
And they have the influence in the county to push different initiatives or agendas or strategies that we can come together as a county and try to enforce. And then having their compassion and awareness and understanding of addiction and hearing their speeches clearly, these guys really understand just how deep and how complex and how serious this problem is.
We need to make certain that everyone works together, that, as I had mentioned, it takes a village, but the community is the village that we need to work, and we need to give the resources, and we need for the people who have found themselves in this type of situation a way that they can get out of this type of situation. It truly affects every family, every street in Montgomery County. Somebody knows somebody that has had this type of horrible situation.
The county has launched a new website which includes information on treatment and support. Reporting from Rockville, I'm Susan Kenedy.